Oops. Oops. Yeah. Yes. Joseph Parker. No, not Joseph Parker. Bob Arum. There you go. Oops. Forgot which cup I had. Oops. Up off net. Up off net. Hit the Tyson bell. Yeah. We got a good show today. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz. Don't. All right, man. Look at who we have here. Who do we have here? CJ, what's going on with you? Johnny Blaze, what's going on with you? What's Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Hit the Tyson bell. Bob Arum. Listen. We have some stuff to say about Bob Arum a little bit too. 145 people in here. Good looking. Everybody, please hit the like button. Look, CJ said 50-0. Hold on. Calm down. Manny Pacquiao. Did you guys see the press conference where Manny Pacquiao interrupted the conversation between the host and the elder true Spence? Manny Pacquiao said, hold on, I want to say one thing. When she was talking about Floyd Mayweather, right? Floyd Mayweather training or calling to give Manny, elder true Spence some pointers on defeating Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao said, I got one thing to say. He doesn't need pointers. Errol Spence is better than Floyd. And let me give you the black two sugars. I agree. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. ShowBizz, he's left the building. ShowBizz has lost his mind. Hit the Tyson bell. Listen, I know. Cat, no. Hold on. Let me show you what he said before we talk about it. Let me tell you something. Y'all gonna say, here we go.
Heroes don't need to have a advice from Mayweather, because I believe that Heroes is better than Mayweather. He's a fighter than Mayweather, so I think he would teach Mayweather and how to fight toe to toe.
What do you think of that, Errol? That's a kind of compliment.
Hit the Tyson bell. Do you guys know what he's saying? Do you guys know what Manny Pacquiao was saying? And that's the black two sugars. I put some little oatmeal cream in there this time. You know what he's saying? Spencer's punch drunk. He thinks the fight is October 23rd. I don't know. But wait. No, Bruce Davis, I won't stop. I'm going to keep going. Let me break something down for you. Floyd Mayweather is, let me tell you why I agree with Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather is more skillful than Errol the True Spence. Y'all like, so what are you saying, ShowBizz? Hold on. Floyd Mayweather, undefeated, 50-0, greater than Errol the True Spence. So what are you saying? You agree with Manny Pacquiao? You said Floyd is more skillful. Floyd is undefeated. And Floyd is greater. So what are you saying? That's the Ladybug Equinox form. Hit the Tyson bell. What I'm saying is this. Errol the True Spence is going to be a harder fight for Manny Pacquiao than Floyd was. Oops. Hold on, community. Wait a second, community. When you listen to Manny Pacquiao, who's better? I don't care what Ring Magazine says. I don't care what the boxing world says. I don't care what analyst says. I don't don't care any. I am a man taking on another man who's going to be tougher for me. Floyd Mayweather or Errol the True Spence. That's what he's saying. That's why I agree. You can't tell me nothing. They asked Muhammad Ali. Where you getting that, Biz? I just told you. They asked Muhammad Ali, who punched harder, George Foreman or Frazier? He said Frazier. Wait a minute. George Foreman knocked Frazier all around the ring. Ali said, I don't care what y'all say. No one can survive George Foreman. He knocked everybody out. He's one of the biggest punchers we ever seen in the history of heavyweights. You asked me. Who hurt me? Who punches hurt? The sharp, short, accurate punches time and time again from Joe Frazier. Let me tell you something, community. Let me tell you something. I'm in there. I feel pain from Foreman. I feel pain from Frazier. Hey, who punched harder? I felt more pain from Frazier. And wait, you can't tell me that George Foreman wasn't hitting Ali clean enough. He was. Harder physically, but a much easier puzzle. Kind of what I'm telling my boys about Haney versus 135, 140 division, in my opinion. Hit the Tyson base. You feel me, DP? Hold on. Hey, Pacquiao, 7 losses, and we ain't talking like that. We ain't even talking about that. War Room. What my man say? A as when equal B equal C is a bit. Let me tell you. Weak argument? No, it's not. You just love Floyd. Let me tell you what I'm saying. Let me do it for you here. Real Field Talk TV. I am willing to bet you that the Pacquiao-Floyd fight was tougher for Floyd than it was for Pacquiao. And I know Floyd won. I know he won. But I bet you that fight was tougher for Floyd, the winner, than it was for Pacquiao. Hit the Tyson bell. Give me a like button. I know Floyd won. I scored it. He won. When you hear Manny Pacquiao say, let me tell you what Pacquiao said. Let's do it again.
He's a fighter than Mayweather, so I think he would teach Mayweather and how to fight toe to toe.
What are you thinking that, Errol? That's
He can teach Floyd how to fight toe to toe. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something real quick. Okay. My mic is off. Can you guys hear me? Is my mic off? Is my mic off? I can hear. I can go. Yes, it's on. Someone says it's off. No, I can hear you. I know you can hear me, but can you hear me through the mic? Hold on one second. There you go. I know what they're trying to say. I know what they're saying. Is that better? War Room? I know you can hear me, but they're saying the mic was off. Better? Okay. Thank you so much. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Listen, thank you so much, War Room. Community, thank you so much. Listen, let me break it down a little bit more. I often told you guys that one of the only fighters to play boxing was Floyd Mayweather. Let me ask you, would you rather get outpointed or beat up? Would you rather get outpointed or beat up? Would you rather get outpointed or beat up? Let's say you lose no matter what. Would you rather get outpointed or beat up? Facts. Outpointed. I would rather get hugged. That's what Manny Pacquiao is saying. That's all he's saying. Please have Floyd give you pointers then. Let me tell you something, Errol. The icon, Manny Pacquiao, been doing this for 30 years. The icon said, you don't need Floyd. You're going to give me a tougher time being Spence than Floyd being Floyd. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Let me see what you got to say. Biz, you might have to say Mayweather had a tougher fight to beat Pacquiao, a little slower. I understand you loud and clear. Pac-Man is no joke. Thank you so much. You're not playing today. Fire. I'm trying to tell you. What did the great boxing analyst, philosophizer say? Apollo Creed. What did he say? Remember Rocky 2? Remember Rocky 2? Apollo Creed's trainer told Apollo Creed, you got the decision. Apollo Creed wanted to fight Rocky again. His trainer said, hey, yo, Apollo, you won. You got the decision. Apollo Creed said, I won, but I ain't beating. Wait a minute, community. Say it again. Say it again. Apollo Creed said, I won, but I ain't beating. Hit the Tyson bell. Perfect example. You merely adopted a dog. I was born in it. Look, big facts. Right, Carlos? So let me ask you again. Floyd fans, who was the guy? CJ, I think he was. Let me ask you again. Do you agree with Manny Pacquiao now? Do my argument make sense? Do you agree with Manny Pacquiao now? As soon as Manny Pacquiao said that, I sat back, I heard Manny Pacquiao laugh, and I said, he's right. In that context, yep. Got you, Biz. Much love, Cash. Much love. You letting the light in. If I was a fighter, I'll fight Floyd 10 out of 10 times. That's why Logan Paul fought Floyd. I get to the bag. I'll fight Floyd 10 out of 10 times. Floyd whooped Canelo's ass. I'll fight Floyd before I fight Canelo 10 out of 10 times, bro. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Floyd beat the hell out of Canelo. I'd rather fight Floyd than Canelo 10 out of 10 times. And that's the Black Two Sugars. Spence is better than Floyd. Floyd is still trying hard to stay relevant. He is obviously insecure. That's a whole different argument. But we're just talking about for Manny Pacquiao. Spence is a torture maze, and Mayweather is an unsolvable riddle. Bingo. That's it. That is absolutely it. You want to know why? You want to know how I got these scars? My father. Let me tell you something. The reason why I went to school and got educated and got as many degrees as I possibly could, I don't like manual labor. Listen, community, I don't like manual labor. I like this. I don't like manual labor. What I'm saying is this. You can have a mental toll on me, but a physical one, that's a whole different can of beans, ain't it? Ain't it? When you come home and you worked hard work. A lot of you are out there. Talk to me, community. A lot of you out there, a long, hard day's work. Elbows, you sit down. Your kids got to pull your shoes off. Your 8 hours, everybody don't have the same 8 hours. The guy sitting in his cube with the suit and tie on, drinking his black 2 sugars, doesn't have the same 8 hours as another guy bricklaying and stuff like that. Y'all don't, coal mining. We don't all share the same 8 hours, community. What is your thought on Joseph Parker? I know I'm getting there. Being at the UFC event after stating he had COVID-19, and he deleted the video off his page. I don't remember him stating that he had COVID-19. I remember they stating that he had COVID-19. And my thought, this, I'm going to give you a quick thought on it, and then I'm going to, dive into it later, because we got to talk about Conor McGregor, the fight, if Conor's done, and we got to talk about Tyson Gypsy King Fury. But my quick analysis on this right now is that Joseph Parker is an honest man, okay? I can relate. When you are an honest person, the truth seems to seep out. You don't sneak and lie, right? Joseph Parker doesn't have that. He's a very honest guy. And when you do, you find yourself honestly, hey, I'm at the Conor McGregor fight. Whoa! Hey, everybody, all smiles. He's not a sneaky, conniving. He doesn't do that. That's how, boom, exposed. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're an honest guy. That's why everybody can't be a criminal. There's people who can be dirt balls. A dirt ball can be a dirt ball. Somebody clean, try to play dirt ball, you go to jail quick. And that's the black 2 sugars. Would you still fight the Floyd that beat Gotti? Yeah, I will fight the Floyd that beat Gotti over the Canelo that beat Kirkland. Yes. I wouldn't want to just fight Floyd. Let me just fight Floyd. I'm talking about Floyd or Errol Spence, the one that broke Kell Brook. I'd rather fight Floyd. Rather fight. Who you rather fight? I'd rather fight Joseph Parker than Mike Tyson. This is who I'd rather fight. Manny will know the truth August 21st. But let's go here. Let me make another point for you real quick. Let's talk about Errol the True Spence and Manny Pacquiao, that press conference, real fast. When I looked at Errol the True Spence talking in that press conference, I'm going to tell you what was very glaring. Let me give you a shot. What do you think stuck out to me when I heard Errol Spence talking? I know what you're going to say. But I'm pretty sure that's not what it is. Everybody hit the like. There's over 900 people. That's right. That's like 1,000 people watching. Hit the like. What stuck out to me when Errol the True Spence was talking? Errol's cool as ice. He is. Spence sounded punch drunk. He's sleepy. He was laughing. He's in shape. All those things. I don't think he was punch drunk. No, his speech. Let me tell you what jumped out. Errol the True Spence is a pay-per-view fighter. That's proven. Would you rather fight T.O. or Haney? I'd rather fight Haney. Errol the True Spence is a pay-per-view star. Pay-per-view star. When I saw him talking at the press conference, he made Bob Arum logic sound untrue, and my logic sound more true. No diss to Bob Arum, but this is what I'm saying. I told you guys a long time ago, you can make anybody a star. You can make anybody a star. That whole thing about Terrence Crawford doing his damn job. Errol Spence doesn't sound more exciting than Terrence Bud Crawford. Look at Errol Spence. Oh, a fighter got to hype, promote himself, and do whatever. What Errol Spence does more, what does he do more than Terrence Bud Crawford to make Errol the True Spence a bigger pay-per-view star and Terrence Crawford not a pay-per-view star? It has nothing to do with those two fighters. Put them side by side. It ain't their fights. Terrence Crawford knocks everybody out. Mikey Garcia survived. Danny Garcia survived. It's the promoters. It's the promoters. Errol the True Spence sounded like this. Yeah, you know, I like you know, Manny Pacquiao, and he just and that's a pay-per-view star who can push himself at the top of the sport. He's promoted himself, huh? So that's when I was seeing huh? Look, Keith one time, Thurman, his press conferences, so though mad disrespectful, right? T-Rex arms, I'm gonna give him his retirement check. I'm gonna crucify him. Hit the Tyson bell. Way more exciting. Errol the True Spence. So then when I was going to see him, I want to keep getting. And he's a star? He's a star because anybody can be a star. Any fighter can be a star if you promote him right. If you work with him right. If Terrence Crawford had the same energy towards him as Errol Spence does, Terrence Bud Crawford would be a pay-per-view star. And that's the black two sugars. And that's the black two sugars. That's the black two sugars. Almost 100,000. So thank you, everybody. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. And go to busr.com/showbiz. Place a bet on this fight. I lost $5,000. But we'll talk about that. Spence accomplishes in the ring. Bro, you're not listening, Valentine. You're not listening. Spence, you're not listening. You're not listening. Terrence Bud Crawford has accomplishments in the ring more than Spence. Don't give me that. Undisputed, 140. Don't give me that. Terrence Crawford knocking everybody out at welterweight. Don't give me that. You're going to say, well, who did he fight at welterweight? Nobody really. You want to know why? Because the excuse is Terrence Bud Crawford doesn't bring in the heads. He's not a pay-per-view star. He doesn't bring in the money, so we don't have to fight him. And I'm saying, when Bob Arum said, yeah, I'm losing money with him, I'm saying it's not Terrence Bud Crawford. It's the energy you put into him. He can be a pay-per-view star, and people can't avoid him if you put the right energy into him. That's what I'm saying. He will never get avoided if he's a pay-per-view star. You must get to the bag. You must fight him because he's a pay-per-view star. And I'm saying it's not his fights. It's not his accomplishments. That's why he's ranked higher pound for pound than Spence. It's none of those things. It's the energy put towards him. Because I'm looking at Errol Spence and how he promotes himself. Errol Spence ain't singing and dancing. He ain't doing none of that. Errol Spence is over here like, I was saying, and I was saying, how could you bet against Dustin, man? Ha ha ha. Here is some money at least. Ha ha. Thank you so much. Hit the Tyson bell. I was betting for Conor McGregor. But you win some and you lose some. And every time I lose, ha 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 ha. That's gonna happen. That's why I put myself out there. Let me see what you gotta say. Come on, Biz. Don't do Spence like that. Spence is fantastic. What I'm saying is he is not less boring to have an interview with than Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford is actually less boring than Errol Spence. That's all I'm saying. When you hear Errol Spence talk, it's very boring. So when Bob Arum said what he said about people who promoted themselves, Errol the True Spence is a mega star. He's doing his job. He's a mega star. He's doing his job. It's just that he got the right machine behind him that's doing their job. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So anytime anyone say Terrence Crawford isn't a pay-per-view star, I'm going to say, how is Errol Spence a pay-per-view star? You can make any fighter a star. Ask Marvelous Marvin Hagler. You can make any fighter a star. And that's the Black Two Sugars. So you guys want to move on? Wait, hold on. And let's go a little bit further. Look at that panel. Look at what the PBC is doing. Look at what they're doing. Thank you so much for the super chat. Look at what the PBC is doing. Did you see Keith Thurman out there? You see Showtime Chal Porter out there? They put their fighters out there. And I'm talking about fighters who are active. They put them out there. Fighters who are active. Stephen A. Smith, love him like a play cousin. Max Kellerman, I love you like a play cousin. But you get to promote your fighter. You got to have people accustomed to seeing their faces over and over and over. Put current active fighters on your panel. That's how you make boxing the number one sport in the world. Now, don't take Stephen A. and Max Kellerman off. Hell no, they're too good. But put active fighters on there. Active ones. I understand Timothy Bradley, Ward. They're beautiful too. They deserve to have a job. I'm just saying. ShowBizz, better way of boxing television. I'm for the fighter. That's all, Hilo. I'm for the fighters. I'm for the fighters. Boxing will never surpass soccer. I love your energy, man. I love your energy. Okay. Keep that good energy up, Danny. Keep that good energy up on a boxing platform. Keep that good energy up. Now, Boxing All-Star Weekend. Remember I said that? Hard punch contest, speed contest, who can jump rope the longest without tripping over the rope. You can do those things. You can have those fun, those skill challenges. Remember the fastest man in the NFL? The NFL did that. That's how you push the brand. You can push boxing by having some kind of all-star weekend. Remember that? But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Let the ShowBizz adult community be more woven into the fabric of boxing. We'll get there. For the community. Thank you, DP. Before we talk Conor McGregor, you betting on Jamel this week? That's why. Yeah. I'm betting on Jamel. Yeah. I'm getting the money back. Don't worry. I'm getting the money back. Just but listen. Let's talk about Tyson Fury real quick. Oh my goodness. I think if you are lifting an eyebrow at this whole situation, what's going on, what's being reported, gives you every reason to lift your eyebrow. Your eyebrow should be lifted. If you think that this situation is suspicious, what's being reported helps you, gives more energy towards you being suspicious towards this situation. I just think a lot of things are super convenient. I was not challenging that Tyson the Gypsy King Fury had COVID. Great ideas, my dog. And Crawford can be a pay-per-view star. Absolutely, $1 trillion. Oh, $1 trillion, you're going to love this. COVID gate. $1 trillion, you're going to love this. ShowBizz, next level of boxing entertainment. 100%. High low, I'm happy you love this. And UK, I hope you love this. Hey, where y'all go? Hang in here. Hang in here. Stay in here. We got 1,100 people in here. Hit the like button. Let's get it out. Anybody who tried to bail, I know you don't want to hear it. You had a great time hearing me talk, criticize Deontay Wilder. I told you I'm unbiased. Come on in here. Hit the like button. Get everybody in here. Get everybody in here. Get everybody in here. We with you, Biz. Yep. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. There you go. They're coming back. Good. 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 So listen, now that you're here. I am on the cusp of calling Fury a full-out duck in this situation, and that's the Black Two Sugars. Oh, yes, community. Oh, yes. Let me tell you what I've been for. What I've always been for. Thank you so much. I'm going to tell you what I've always been for. Everybody hit the like button. I've always, all ears. I've always been for the sanity. I've always been for boxing being the #1 sport in the world. I've always been for things that can inspire me, inspire my son, inspire my daughter, inspire my baby boy, right? I want inspiration, and I think boxing is perfect for it. I think boxing is the best metaphor for life. I do. Hit the Tyson bell. I do. I find life lessons all through boxing. So if you make excuses, I'm all over you. Because I don't teach excuses to my kids. And if you're lying, if I'm getting wind and you're building and you can build a case on someone lying, I'm all over it. Because I don't teach my kids to lie. I teach them to be truthful. So let me tell you what we know. Hold on. Let me get this super chat. Fury and Wilder need to hurry up and fight mainly Fury so the division can move forward. Yes. And AJ can knock either one of her heads off. Yeah, AJ is looking like, actually, not only is AJ looking like the good guy, Wilder's starting to look like the good guy. Clean off their shoulders. You missed my super chat, my bad. Just say like and share the video for the community. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Did they give Manny the belt back? He was holding. I know he was holding something, but they ain't give him the belt back. They didn't give him the belt back. Victory has defeated you. Oh, yes. I wonder, why would you shoot a man? before throwing him from the plane. Darnell Jordan, you hating like you getting paid for it. Pull your skirt down and do some push-ups. So let's do. What happened? What happened, Victory? Get him, Victory. Go get him. Salute Biz. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is what we know. We know that Tyson Fury, that they reported that Team Fury, multiple people tested COVID-19 positive, including Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker. They brought up Fury, Andy Lee, Joseph Parker. Now we know Joseph Parker isn't COVID-19 positive. If he was, wow, you just going to jump out there and not quarantine for 14 days or what have you? So instead of looking at Joseph Parker as a guy trying to spread the disease, I'm going to go with he's not. I'd rather that. I'm not going to fight and say that Joseph Parker purposely went to the fight to spread the disease. I'm going with he's not COVID-19 positive. All right. Let me tell you what else. And I brought this up many times. I don't know if Tyson Fury ever fights Wilder at this point. I am going to challenge. I'm going to be on the side of crossing my arms. I'm never a pessimist, but I will now. I will be here. I'm always optimistic, especially when it comes to my favorite sport in the world, boxing. I'm going to cross my arms, and you're going to have to prove to me that Fury will ever fight Wilder. And now that I'm on that side of things, look at BK, huge Tyson Fury fan. Look at him. BUSR.com/showbiz. That dude, thick skin. I love it. I love you, boy. Go ahead, BK. ShowBizz. Back to better boxing. Cap 19. I'm pessimistic here. You're going to have to prove to me that he would ever fight Wilder for whatever reason. And since that's my viewpoint of the situation, I'm leaning towards he ducked Wilder. Now, I can't say he doesn't have COVID-19. I cannot say that. I can't. Just like I couldn't say that Lomachenko didn't have a hurt shoulder, or Manny Pacquiao, or Floyd Mayweather against Castillo, or Deontay Wilder had a torn bicep. I can't say that. I can't say that. Right? Everything leans towards that all those people did. You see them get surgery. You see them go to the doctor. You see all those things. All right? So Deontay Wilder, he did have a slightly torn or hurt, bruised, whatever bicep that he got worked on. All right? Lomachenko, same thing. All those things. As of right now, they say that Tyson Fury tested positive for COVID-19. I know you have to submit that to the commission. You got to submit that. I know you do. Somebody got it somewhere. Okay? So if he has COVID-19, fine. But if he never fights Deontay Wilder, he ducked him, bro. That's the black two sugars. I outpointed Biz, but my face was shredded wheat. Coward 19. Hey, man, I'm not going to... All you Wilder fans, I am not going to take up for Fury. You go get busy in the war room. Get busy. I'm not going to, hey, don't call him a coward. I understand if you're a Wilder fan and you're going that hard. I understand because I remember Fury fans calling Deontay Wilder Beyonce Wilder and Twerk Squad. So they're going that hard on that side. Pause. So if you going coward 19, it's only right. It's only fair. I have nothing to say. Let's see what Daryl has to say. The crazy part is Anthony Joshua fans are licking their lips thinking they're getting Fury next. If so, Daryl, he ducked Wilder. Facts are in the bank. Hit the Tyson bail. And I'm not against saying that. I heard Timothy Bradley say about Errol Spence, he ducked him. He ducked Terrence Crawford.
let Fury not fight Wilder next. I don't care who he fights. He ducked him. What else you gotta say? Only Dad's podcast. Wilder needs to sue Fury for breach of contract. I don't think he can, because the COVID-19, that's an uncontrollable situation. And to get proof, Fury himself tested positive, because if not, then Wilder needs his proof. Okay, his straps back with the bag. I don't know if they can enforce the straps. That's up to the WBC. But I'll tell you this though. I would like to get proof. But I don't think they can't have to give him proof, because that's your medical records. I don't share my medical records. That's yours. In the bank, hit the Tyson bell. Wait, Victory. Did Victory hit me up? Oh, yes. Flex on him, Victory. Flex on him. See? Sup? Hey! What do we got? Wilder is in the war room. And Darnell, send me your cash app. Obviously, you need some. Huh? Oh, yes. Why would you shoot him on? Before throwing him from the plane. In the bank. Deontay Wilder's here. Yeah. If I was Deontay Wilder, I'd be sitting right here too. Yo, bruh. I need the sheet. Everybody was looking. Wilder, if you're here, everybody was looking for your egg-shaped form. You have every right to be like, give me the paperwork. Let me see the paperwork. You know what I mean? Remember when the autopsy said, okay, fine. I took my lumps. Where's the paperwork? I'm about fair, bro. Always been. Might be unpopular opinion here. I don't really want to see Wilder Fury 3. I feel like Fury proved himself enough in the first two fights, duck or not. I understand. And you start off by saying this may be unpopular. It's just your opinion. I understand. The only reason why I've never seen a trilogy like this before. Okay. So that's bizarre, but it turned into the conspiracy fight to me. All right. People didn't believe in the second fight. And Deontay Wilder definitely didn't believe in the second fight. The outcome. He thought he was slighted in every possible way possible. But with that said, though, they signed a contract for a third fight. What's right is right. I need right to be right as often as possible, especially with boxing, to make boxing the number one sport in the world. We need as much integrity as possible. We need stuff that we can lean on, stuff that we can, commit to. We need consistency. If this guy, and I'm telling you, with them signing that rematch clause, they knew they had another fight coming, and I'm sure that played in the performances of both guys. I keep telling you guys this. I think Fury went for the KO because what do I have to lose? It's a draw. If I lose, then I can fight him again and fight him a different way. What do I have to? I'm going to come in 275 pounds and walk him down. Let's see if that works. It worked. He could take that chance if you got a safety net. And Deontay Wilder threw in Luis Ortiz. Hell, I'll fight him, get to the bag, fight Fury. Who knows what he thought? Like, I'm going to beat him. But if not, I got the safety net. I'm sure when you have a safety net, it plays in your decision making. I'm sure of it. Watch COVID-19 affects Fury like no other. Yeah, if he has COVID-19, his next fight is going to be, he's going to be struggling. If he has COVID-19, his next fight, he's going to be struggling. And if he has COVID-19 and he fights Deontay Wilder and his stamina is low and stuff is down and stuff like that, if he steps into the ring looking dark under the eyes, I'm going to scream, he's sick, just like I did with Wilder. And if he gets his ass whipped, I'm going to say that wasn't the best Fury against a better Wilder. Just like I said, that was a better Fury and not the best Wilder. Regardless, I'm gonna keep it a buck with my analysis. Damn, Biz, you popped off on me. All right, let's hope it's just a delay then. Let's hope. Let's hope. Biz, when I beat you in it, ha, boy, boy, you and you want a rematch, I'm gonna treat you like Canelo did Andre. Ha! Pay they you want pay them. This boy here. Algorithm. Thank you so much. So look. Are we ready to move on? Go to busr.com/showbiz. Place bell on your favorite fights. Biz, you're starting your ESPN career. Oh, y'all keep talking. Keep talking. I'm whooping everybody's ass. Keep talking. You too, Sully. Keep talking. As much as I criticize Wilder, I have to criticize Fury. Yep, that's a duck. Okay, if you have COVID, reschedule it. Facts. If he reschedule it and satisfies it, I'm fine. I'm not going to call it a duck. I'm not. I'm just going to say he had COVID-19. But because I don't know if he actually has to fight Wilder. Now, I think he found the loophole. I don't think even by accident, even if he found a loophole, I think he still should fight him. And if he doesn't, duck. That's where I'm at, bro. That's where I'm at. Love you, Biz, but I'm taking your all away. Hey! And look, let's let the light in. Let's let the light in. Tell your mother, tell your father, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your son, tell your daughter, tell your niece, tell your nephew, tell your aunt, tell your uncle, tell your grandmother, tell your grandfather, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell your best friend, tell your side piece. If they're right next to you, you tell them. If they're far away from you, you text them. They no longer here anymore. You look at this guy and say, I love you. Hit the Tyson bell. Let the light in. Payday. You want payday. I know that. Hey, man. Hey, man. So look. We only got 15 minutes left. Let's do it. Let's do it like this. I have to let the light in. I got to take my son. Actually, I'm starting late, so I have to take my son to football practice in like 10 minutes. I don't think I'm going to go the full 15 minutes. That's just 5 minutes shorter, but let's talk about my $5,000. Let's talk about my $5,000. $1 trillion. Can't believe y'all don't see the play. They will fight Fury. Will lose bad. And his built-in excuse. Ooh. Hey, well. Yeah, go ahead. Laugh it up. Go ahead. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead. Give me the I told you souls and all that. Give me that. I don't know why y'all give me the I told you so, because I told you so. I never said that I was going to win the 5,000. I said I lost it. I was gambling. I told you guys Dustin was going to win. I told you guys I lost the money. I'm just gambling on it. Hopefully Conor knocks him out in the first round. If it goes past one round, game over. I told you that. How y'all tell me so, and I told you. Look at every live stream, every video that I made during the fight. I lost my money. Biz, when ESBC come out, you better not get coward. Go ahead. Keep trolling. I cannot wait. I'm whooping you first. And that's the black two. Derek, yeah, I'm whooping you first. And that's the black two shook. Boy. Thank you for bringing the light in. 100,000 on the way to your way. Thank you so much. Look. You put money where your mouth is. Sure did. No, you fell for the kind of hype. Just trolling. Nah, BS, we told you. God, trolling ass, boy, y'all. Flow moles, let's debate. Yeah. Busted leg, baby. Okay, so let's talk. Poirier kicked that boy's butt. I don't care. I heard Dana White, there's going to be a Poirier, Conor McGregor 4. He already said it. This is one of the greatest. Honestly, this is one of the best rivalries in UFC history. Because while Conor was sitting down, he was still like, your wife was in my DMs, and the bad to be the on the end, and BS, I lost money too. Welcome to the club. We're in the club too. No bottle service. We lost our money. No VIP. No valet. But listen. He was still talking, sitting on his butt. Okay? Great rivalry. But Poirier, Max Kellerman had it right. Though they're both 32, Conor McGregor looks finished. He is finished. I'm going to tell you something. Poirier checked that leg kick, fractured that ankle, right? He fractured that shin. Hold on real quick. We'll use it to duck for good. No fight in October. I hope that's not the case. I'm leaning towards that though. He checked that leg, snapped that little shin of his. He snapped that mug. It fractured. If you look at it in slow motion, Conor McGregor couldn't put his foot back down right because he put it down initially and then he punched off of it. Then when he grabbed him, he kind of like rushed him and he couldn't put it. He hopped. That he fractured it then. He went for the guillotine and dropped down because he knew his stuff was hurting, baby. When he stepped back, how he stepped back wasn't enough to snap his leg like a twig. That thing had multi-fractures. When Dustin Poirier checked it, he pointed at it. Remember? He said, he felt it and heard it. Crack, crack. You lost. Poirier busted his ear, right? Put his finger through the threading. I'm sorry, community. I'm sorry. Mayweather gave Fury the how to get out of contract pointers. Oh my goodness. Retired a year and a day to no fight. Oscar rematch. He put his finger through the threading. Bloodied up that ear. He kicked his ass. Now, moving forward, Conor can't fight him. Conor should be done. If Conor fights... Good night. Good night. I'm happy this towards the end of the show. Because I'm happy this is towards the end of the show. Let me wrap this up. I'm just saying that his leg, look at Silva after Weidman. That leg, he can't whip a kick like that for years. He can't whip a kick for years, bro. I don't care what anyone says. He ain't whipping no kick. All right? If he kicks with, let me put it like this. Let me end it like this. He has to throw a leg kick because he has to keep, if he fights him again, he has to throw a leg kick. He has to keep Dustin Poirier from rushing him. Remember when Poirier rushed him? Game over, right? Poirier just said, all right, I'm done playing around. Right? Because Conor was looking good. Pow! Pip! Spinning back kick. I'm like, he's about to get tired. I'm like, he can't keep that pace up. If you got to fight that much, fight. What's that? He's going to burn out. So he has to throw leg kicks. If Dustin Poirier can break the shin of a healthy leg, you know where this is going. Conor, the type that will talk ish even on his deathbed. I love him for it. What do y'all kids say now? Keep the same energy. He kept the same energy while he was like, I love him for it. Love him to death for it. But that's it. Conor was doing anything to survive, bro. That's it. It's just like Tyron Woodley, John Jones. I know John Jones hasn't lost, but his last couple fights, you can tell it's just like, I'm not saying that he won't win again. I'm just saying that era, bro, is a new era's coming in, is leaving us. It's escaping us. And now Conor McGregor, and it's escaping us, bro. Weidman, it's escaping us. Those days, Romero, he's gone now. You know what I mean? Mighty Mouse, those days. What do you guys say? God, I laugh so hard. There's a lot of people still in here too. So I wish I can go for another hour, because I know there's a lot of people in here, but I really got to get out of here because I got to take my son to practice. But thank you so much, War Room, for showing up and showing out. I will go live again tomorrow. And on top of that, I'm going to say Manny Pacquiao is right, that Errol the True Spence is better than Floyd Mayweather from his perspective. He'll fight. Errol Spence is going to be tougher for Manny Pacquiao all the way through than Floyd Mayweather was. Manny Pacquiao ended that fight, and he felt like he wasn't in a fight. He said he was running, and like he just felt like I wasn't even in a fight. Okay, he saw Floyd as a runner, and I'm sure Timothy Bradley put on more stress than Floyd for Manny. All right. So I think Manny knows that Errol the True Spence he says it. He's one of the toughest fights that period. And when you hear why Manny is fighting him, why would you take on a guy in this probably because I like fighting and I like competition. He's a warrior. I told you guys, fighters fight. Okay. Manny Pacquiao ain't go crazy. Manny Pacquiao ain't money hungry. Manny Pacquiao is going fighter. That's what fighters do. Right. Two, Tyson Gypsy King Fury, that situation being suspicious. If you see it and perceive it as suspicious, then you have enough grounds to say that it's suspicious. And I'm a few moments myself from calling duck on this one. If he doesn't fight Wilder come whenever, if he fights someone before Wilder, I'm just going to say what I'm going to say. Okay. I'm going to say that he ducked him this time. I've called Wilder a duck before. I've called AJ a duck before. Right. So I throw it out there. Okay. And Conor McGregor, I think he's finished. ShowBizz adult. Thank you guys for showing up, man. Beautiful live stream today. I hope you guys had a lot of laughs. I'm happy a lot of you guys saw my point of view. I'm happy I was able to make a good enough argument for our debate. I know the War Room got popping. I couldn't read all your stuff, but I do go back and I look at comments and I look at the War Room, see what you guys are thinking, what guys are saying. A lot of you guys shape this community and how I go about it and keeping me fair and balanced. I'm out. And y'all keep talking junk about ESBC. See what I'm going to do to you.